This is how you're going to make an academic comeback next semester. There are 3 steps to realistically make a comeback next semester and avoid the second semester slump. The first thing you're going to do is change your mindset. I know this sounds cliche, but you actually have to start believing that you can be good at school, because if not, you're literally training your brain into thinking that it can't. Use these next 2 weeks to reset and rest, because your adrenals are probably fried from all the stress you put your body through. The next step is to get your shit together. You won't make an academic comeback if you're still making the same mistakes as last time, like going out with your friends 5 times a week. So figure out your non-negotiables outside of studying and pick 2 days a week where you can do all that fun stuff. Once you get your syllabus, you should do a written out list of all your assignments so that you can check them off as you go and give your brain that dopamine boost. Finally, you're going to learn how to cheat the system. You need to find what study method works best for you and make sure that you have an active recall process built in it so that you can actually remember stuff when going to the exam. I've done several videos on how to study better, but let me know if you want me to do a video on exactly what I do after class to make sure I don't fall behind.
It just occurred to me, the reason why so many younger people are having a hard time developing a sense of true style that is like really personal and intimate is because that requires having interests outside of the internet and other people's opinions. People with great personal style are quiet as it's kept. Some of the most learned art patrons and fans that exist. They go to museums, they read books, they're ceramicists, they are teaching themselves how to paint. They are engaging in discourse about why they love and do not love these things with nuance. They seek out television and film beyond what other people tell them to enjoy. The objects of their interest span generations and eras and cultures. And I just fully think a lot of the girls, even with amazing tastes, mind you, are struggling to build personal style because they do not have personal interests. Like, you bitches need to get hobbies and find out what your tastes really are based on what kind of titillates you off rip. From first sight, it's like, ooh, I like that. We don't have that a lot outside of the internet anymore because people don't have hobbies outside of that. And I just turned 30 and I feel like I'm really, really starting to like find my style stride. And I realize it's because I like have a solid, like, I don't know, 12 or 13 years under my belt of enjoying things and realizing that I can take from that inspo versus the inspo of others to really establish like what my signature is.